Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to illustrate how you can use nested for loops to go through a text file and combine them in ways. So let's say I make a text file. I'm just going to put some names of some of the teachers in the math department. So I'm just going to do 3, Hein, Velarde, and Palmer, and I'll do Dean as well. Okay. Now, say that now part of this code is it has to access these words in a dictionary. So I'm just going to do that myself in my own way. So file, let's open the text file, text. After you open the text file, I'm going to have to add everything to a list. So let's do words will be an open list. And then for each line in the file, what I want to do is append to my list by getting everything except the last index. So what that's doing, and that's in the original code too, is remember that line is taking on each character in file. So for example, when it says for line in file, line's going to be H, then E, then I, then N, then a new line, then it goes to V, E, L, A, R, D, E, new line, etc. Now, when it's on that list of index, so it's looking at that line, H-E-I-N, and then it's index -1. What that means is -1 means it's going to take everything except the last character, which in this case is a new line. And they just don't have that there. It is hidden in a way as part of the way new line works, but that way it just gets H-E-I-N and that's it. And to show you this, so if I say, once I'm done here, print words, it's going to be an error because I have to change my directory really quick since I'm working in my desktop. Okay, so if I run this, notice how it just prints Hein, Velarde, Palmer, Dean. Well, if I didn't have this index, say I just said print line, and notice what it prints now is that new line that I was talking about, right? And indexes as a reminder, so say I just wanted to do index 1 or 0, remember the index starts at 0, then it's just going to print HVPD, the first index of every line. As you can see there, HVPD, or if I wanted index 0 or 1, then it'd print the next letter. And as a review of indexes, I could go 1 to 3, print from the first to the second index. Such as EI, because remember, it's the way ranges and indexes work is it doesn't include the last one. It's inclusive of the first one, but not the last. So 1 to 3 is really just index 1 and 2. Right. So anyway, that's the index. I'm going to go back to what it needs to be really quick. So then it prints each name and it stores it in a list. All right. Anyway, how do the nested for loops work? So say I want to say for I in words now, so it's going to take on each value in that list words. And then I wanted to say I want to duplicate these names because that's going to help with the 2-word password, and I want to go like Hein, Velarde, for example. What we would need to do is use 2 nested for loops. So then you say for J in words, so it's going to go through the same list. And what you want to do is we're going to combine these two as I plus J. And notice if we combine these, so I is going to take on Hein, then J is going to take on the first value in words, which is Hein, and it's going to add these two together. And remember, when we add, that's that word concatenation. That's just the vocab word for adding in coding / programming. And when I say adding, it has to be like data types. In this case, strings. Right? So it's going to add Hein, and then J's going to go to the next value of words, which is Velarde. I is still Hein, so it's going to go Hein, Velarde, Hein, Palmer, Hein, Dean. Then this for loop is done, so that goes to the next value in I, which is now Velarde, and it's going to go Velarde, J takes on the first Rhine word, which is Hein. So it's going to go Velarde Hein, Velarde Velarde, Velarde Palmer, Velarde Dean, etc. And I'll show you that right here. And notice by doing those nested for loops, I can iterate through this entire list of just 4 names to get every possible combination. Hein Hein, Hein Velarde, Hein Palmer, Hein Dean, etc. And there's every combination possible. And that's how you use nested for loops. And that skill, if you forgot how to use this, is going to come in handy for creating your functions for the 2-word password, and even the 2-word and a digit password. Okay? Good luck. Reach out to me if you need any help. I'll be here. All right. Bye-bye.